Hello, my fellow citizens of planet Derp. This is Derp Diggler, and today I bring you ArcheAge, the North American alpha. Let me go ahead and get away from this big, nasty, ugly ass. Now, I got into this as of, well, a couple nights ago. Didn't actually get to log in yet, but then yesterday I logged in. I've been on here since. Level 13 so far. The game, personally, to me, saw a little graphical thing there on that stick. It's not completely optimized yet, so there are a few issues that people are having. But overall, I mean, I have my graphics turned down some here because of the fact that it's not optimized fully. Overall, great game so far. I haven't actually had this much fun in a game as far as an MMO since, I would say, old school Star Wars Galaxies. Now, with ArcheAge here, it's a seamless world. So, I mean, the only load screen that you have is when you're loading in. Everything else in the game is completely connected already. There are 3 continents, one for each faction, and then one up north that both factions go to. And then there's the big ocean in the middle. Now, when you get from continent to continent on here, to go from continent to continent, rather, you have to actually get on these boats and travel across the ocean. Like, yourself. In your boat. Like, work. Like, really. No, but you travel from one place to the next. And this ocean is filled with pirates. Now, I'm not talking, you know, "Arr, matey," these pirates that are floating around that you have to fight as NPCs. I'm talking players. Like, people who have committed so many crimes against their own faction that they've been exiled. And their own faction won't take them back. So they're pirates. These people end up just kind of traversing the world, as, you know, Tryon has said, with their own pirate guilds, on boats, on land, just plundering, pillaging, murdering, and thieving from anyone they please. They will shoot down your boats in the water, jump on your boat, kill you, take your boat out, and then jump into the water and loot everything that dropped off your boat. As far as there's packages that float in the water after your boat has been destroyed, and they will float in the water, pick it up, and they get loots out of that. Now, if they go on land and they go into a main city or town, what happens is the guards will attack them and try to kill them, no matter where they go. So yes, these people are just outlaws. It is a fun addition to the game, if you ask me. Hold on one second here. Let me go ahead and fight this thing here. Alright. It is a fun addition to the game, if you ask me, because it adds a third no faction, basically. This is something that I haven't seen in other games. Something that I haven't seen really go on that way. It's been done in other games, but I haven't seen it, you know, in that fashion. There are trials. You'll see those go on in chat here, where when you get killed by another player in PvP, you actually have to stand trial for your crimes. And it will be 5 players on the jury, a jury of your peers. See here, you see, begin the trial of Killer Creep, and that's the judge, that's an NPC. Now, Grease already, you know, Grease says innocent, and, you know, Bezos says guilty as fuck. So, he said, I seen the whole thing myself. Wasn't his fault at all. You actually get people who go in there, some will have your back on it, but for the most part, this guy's getting lucky with that guy saying stuff like that. For the most part, what I've seen so far is people in there saying, you did it all, you did everything, I know you did, off with his head. And that's what you're going to see people say in chat a lot of times. I've seen people get sentenced from everywhere from, you know, 12 minutes to like 12 hours. Now, the entire time the entire time that you're sentenced, I guess you can't run. You can, you know, normal walk, whatever. You can dig your way out of jail to break out, but even if you break out, when you're back out in the world, you can't use your skills and you can't craft. So that's how the system works. Now, the people who got like 12 hours, these are people who have killed many people of their own faction. They've had like over 400 counts, you know, against their own faction. So basically the people who did it deserve it. They've been going around killing low levels and everything else. So that time for them, they can get on an alt, but in ArcheAge, if you get on an alt, as soon as you log out of the character that's sentenced, your sentence stops. When you log back in, it continues where it left off. So you can't just log off the character. If you're going to do that, you might as well make sure that you log off and go out for the day. And just leave him standing there, you know, macroing something to wait it out. Because other than that, you're going to have to sit out your sentence, period, no matter where you go. It is a complete sandbox. You build everything yourself. You build your home. You build your boats. You can make your own weapons, armor, everything on here. I kind of like these guys. These guys here are kind of cool to me. I have a cat man with dreadlocks. So, Rasta, I guess. You know, I don't know. That was stupid. I know. That's why I'm Derp Diggler. Okay. Now, we're gonna see what I have to do here. Oh, okay. So I got the. What the hell is the? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have that move too. It's witchcraft. I actually haven't used that move yet. I haven't spec'd into it. One thing about this game here is you start out picking one of, you know, these other basic skill sets at the beginning. The one I chose was Shadow Play. From there, when you hit level 5, you pick a second one. When you hit level 10, you pick a third. Now, there's enough of those to choose from in this game that when you choose your 3, it gives you what class you are. I chose these 3, so I'm a Shroudmaster. In total, there are 120 different classes in this game. So there's so many combinations. A lot of people haven't even seen most of them in the game yet. So it just all depends on you. You have a lot of customization in this game. And the dance emotes are amazing. I know, small, trivial thing, but people on here actually have dance battles with each other to taunt each other for PvP. You'll see that on some people's streams. Lots of little emotes for people who like those. Your languages, you can learn different languages. I'm a Ferren, so I've already got that language up, you know, just fine. Harihara continent dialect, just fine, but you can learn other languages to speak to other people. Oh, here's your proficiencies. These are all the different crafting proficiencies that there are. You have alchemy, handicrafts, fishing, machining, mining, leatherwork, larceny. Come on. You gotta like having larceny. Construction, husbandry. Logging, metalwork, masonry, weaponry, commerce, composition, carpentry, tailoring, printing, gathering, farming, cooking. There's a lot of things on this game to be covered. So you'll see here the fighting styles on here are really fun. I actually have a lot of fun with it, and it takes some getting used to because we're so used to, you know, traditional MMOs that give you this same thing that you're used to seeing all the time, that you're not used to something bringing it new for you. So and you'll see there a lot of the things that I did there. I mean, I start out ranged, I dive in, I use a two-hander on them, and that's because of the fact that the skills that I chose, I have Shadow Play, which is going to be a stealthy rogue type class that can also leap at you and, you know, do bleed attacks and things. Witchcraft, which can stop you in your tracks, heal themselves by using combos, because the abilities on here, some of them, a lot of them, will combo with certain other abilities. Well, all of them do, actually. but depending on what classes or what trees you've chosen, you can combo different things. Because they all have combos with other trees. Now, so because I've chosen, this tree, I'll be able to combo that with, something else over here later. And this was something else. I don't see a combo for that, but that means that one's just, returns 50% of received melee damage to the enemy last 10 seconds. Skills like that are not going to have combos, but for the most part, like I said, most of the skills here, you'll see there's a combo. So this one here, if I use that directly after it, this skill heals me. That is the bubble that you saw them use a minute ago, where it lifts you in the air. You have this here where I can dive backwards to get away from combat, and then range somebody some more with these mana stars from occultism. Occultism is more of a kind of a casty. It seems almost like debuff / dark magic type class. Whereas witchcraft is also a dark magic, but you get these CCs with witchcraft, stopping people in their tracks and just blocking them, mitigating some damage, healing yourself a little bit. Whereas this here, like I said, is very stealthy. Shadow play, I can shadow step. You can just stealth in general. So I can stealth around, run up on somebody, start hitting them with some melee attacks, leap backwards, hit them with some ranged attacks. After I leap backwards, this is a free cast with no cast time. So I can leap backwards and immediately hit him with this, which in PvP it's negated by 50%. So instead of 13 seconds, it's a 6.5 second snare. But that lasts a long time. We all know that 6.5 seconds of PvP can be an eternity. So let me go ahead and get a little bit more fighting in here so you can see a little bit more of the skills on here. Another thing is you raise your own mount on this game. That's my mount there. He levels with me. You see he's only level 11 because I've had him put away for a little while now. But here, if I kill something, he will actually get XP from it. And sooner or later he levels. And as he levels, he gets more skills. You can PvP and do combat from mounts in this game. So here you'll see, like when I get in range here, I can shoot an arrow off his back. There's other skills that will come later. See, then I can jump off here, do a little bit of these. Because he's now attacking my mount first, so he took the first couple hits, but then I go ahead, he's got the debuff on him, hit him with that, he's dead. And that's a big AoE. Decent range on it and does decent damage, so let's go ahead and see here. Alright, now what I'm supposed to do here, kill South Devil Crocodiles. Okay, so I was doing what I'm supposed to. These guys are pretty tough though. Things in this game don't just die in seconds like some other games make you get used to. Nope. Jump back first. Make that an instant cast. Hit him with it. Dead. I love the combos in this game, man. They're a lot of fun. I love them. Like I said, I haven't had this much fun since old school SWG, and that's where I started my MMO, MMO Life, I guess if that's what you want to call it. That just sounds bad. It sounds like I need to uninstall and go outside for a minute. Say hi to my neighbors. Drink a glass of water. Smell some fresh air. MMO Life. But it's true. Okay. Let's see here. And take that. Get him. Haha. Yeah. You can't handle it, bitch. Alright, let's see. Kill a couple more of these. got to kill 8 of these here. There are some quests here, though, you can actually turn the quest in. As you can see here, you know what? I'll show you after this, actually. In this game here, what it will do is it will actually... It'll nerf your XP some. Go ahead and get over here a little faster. It'll nerf the XP down some, but you can complete quests here when they're only partial. See how it's only partially lit up? I only killed 7 of them, but I can still complete the quest. I just get a little bit less XP. Instead of 8, I'd only killed 7. If I were to kill, 10 or 11 of them, when I turn the quest in, I get extra XP for being an overachiever. So, I haven't seen any other games really do that. Not personally. I don't know if you guys have. If you have, you can name them off. But I actually love these games. Love this game here, rather, for the things that it's trying to do. So, there's a lot of potential with this, honestly. Helping this guy kill this one. Alright, now, okay, it says 2 back here. Examine the missing adventurer's body. Oh, okay, there we go. Examine the missing adventurer's body. Get off of him. Alright. And I guess I'll go ahead and ride him back. That just sounds gross. Anyways, I'll mount back. Now this mount's not as fast as a lot of other mounts in the game. This is just your first mount that you get. But as you level it, like I said, it gets stronger, more efficient. Everything in this game, though, is that way. You have to level it. You have to do things for yourself. So, bringing back like the soul essence of an MMO, where it's an online world, not just some online quest hub. So, there's people on here who actually level solely from crafting. You get to a certain level, and you can just craft your way up, because as you craft things, you get XP. As you harvest things, you get XP. Let me see here. Okay, loot. These also give you stats. I'm going to go for the blue cypress loot because it gives me intelligence. And I am pretty derpy. Now, I'm actually trying to build this guy more in cloth. See how this goes with that. Can't use while riding. Okay, get off here. And there we go. Got some money out of that. Is that a new one or okay? That's an old one. Okay. All right. All right. What I'm probably going to do is go ahead and end here because I don't want to make the video too long. But this way, you guys got to see some of it. Next video that I do, we'll do more gameplay. I'll probably see if I can get into a dungeon by then. Do a video of a dungeon, maybe with some other people in the guild, so you can hear more people on here interacting. But as I said, there are a lot of people on this game already. And there's always something to do. Always. I mean, even the PvP is great because it's open world, which I love personally. I've missed open world PvP for a long time. So, I'll definitely do another video here real soon. I'll be doing quite a few of them for, this and other games. You see how that guy here, he just ran, jumped, opened his glider to get somewhere a little bit further faster. That kind of probably is reminiscent of Aeon for you, but some people's gliders here, you can actually lift yourself up in the air if it's a better glider and just kind of fly around with that. So, all right, well, thank you guys for watching. And we'll have another one up here real soon. I'll be doing a lot more videos soon as well. I won't always have the camera on like this. I will sometimes I won't. But this time just kind of helped me to get a little bit more up close and personal. I'm trying to get started out here. I'll be doing a lot more of these. And hopefully you guys like. If you do, please like the video, subscribe, and have a derpy day. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Thank you for watching.